This is iFIBER 1 News. Here are today's top stories.
Big plans to better the Mattawa community are in the mix.
It was almost a full tent for the opening night of the American Crown Circus at the Grant County Fairgrounds.
Stop by Washington State Parks for free on September 30th in celebration of National Public Lands Day.
It was an overcast day in Quincy for the CWAC 3-mile race involving Quincy, Ephrata, and Ellensburg.
From the iFIBER 1 newsroom, this is iFIBER 1 News. And it starts now.
Big plans to better the Mattawa community are in the mix. The small farming town wants to turn itself into a destination. Right now, plans are in the works to build a new community center near the high school on Boundary Avenue and Government Road. Port of Mattawa Assistant Director Lars Leland explains what the center would be purposed for.
So this community center, it's not just going to be for parties or weddings or seminary or quinceañeras. It's going to be for everything from night classes, GED classes, English classes, alcohol anonymous support groups, every little thing. And it's not just a large building. We're also thinking of a multi-purpose field for football, soccer, farmers markets. I mean, everybody's involved.
Leland says crews could break ground on the new center within the next few years if funding allows it. Also planned for the city is the Government Road Redevelopment Project. The project has already begun with a timeline of 10 to 15 years for completion.
It's the priority is safety, pedestrian safety, and efficiency, and also to make it look more like a downtown instead of a freeway.
I'm Sean Goggins for iFIBER 1 News. This segment is brought to you by
Maytag and the family Pooch have a lot in common. Both are loyal, both aim to please, and both are tenacious dish cleaners. But only one can sanitize. Maytag, what's inside matters.
Maytag Appliances, now available at more furniture in Ephrata.
Okay, 1, 2, 3!
It was almost a full tent for the opening night of the American Crown Circus at the Grant County Fairgrounds. The bilingual ringmaster, Roberto Osiro, is the fourth generation to own and maintain the traveling talent group and announces the whole show in both English and Spanish.
It's a really fun and family-friendly, and it's for all ages, the circus.
Osiro and his nephew headline the circus with their magic act. The big top will be full of laughs and gasps all weekend long as clowns toot their whistles, acrobats jump through hoops, and daredevils attempt to walk the tightrope blindfolded. The family fun is only in town for the next 3 days, so be sure to check it out in Moses Lake. Shows run Friday through Sunday at 5:30 and at 7:30. Tickets for 11 years and up are $20, and the first 2 children in your party, 10 and under, get in free. I'm Madison Meyer with iFIBER 1 News.
Stop by Washington State Parks for free on September 30th in celebration of National Public Lands Day. A Discover Pass is not required to visit state parks on free days. National Public Lands Day is the nation's largest single-day volunteer effort to encourage use of public lands for education, recreation, and general health. The free day only applies to day use and not overnight stays or rented facilities. A Discover Pass is still required to access lands managed by the state departments of Natural Resources and Fish and Wildlife. The free days are in keeping with legislation that created the Discover Pass. The pass costs $30 for an annual pass or $10 for a one-day permit and is required for vehicle access to state recreational lands. The remaining free days for 2017 also include Veterans Day on November 11th and Autumn Day on November 24th. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 News.
It was an overcast day in Quincy for the CWAC 3-mile race involving Quincy, Ephrata, and Ellensburg. The girls started the meet with the top runners fighting for position. Second in the girls' race was sophomore Bryn Hikes, who clocked in under 20 minutes and was excited for her and her teammates.
I don't know. Francie freshman, she just did awesome. So I'm super proud of her right now. And this is a cool run, so
Ellensburg won the race with a score of 27, followed by Ephrata with 45 and Quincy with 56. After the girls, the men raced with the top runners quickly separating themselves from the rest of the pack. Ellensburg boasts one of the best runners in the conference, Dominic Mathias. Quincy runner Gonzalo Beretta refused to let him get far away, coming in second by only 10 seconds and finishing in under 17 minutes. After the race, Beretta was happy with his performance but expects better of himself moving forward.
It was a good race. Didn't go as well as I wanted it to, but can't complain. It's the beginning of the season.
The men's race echoed the women's race, with Ellensburg coming in first, followed by Ephrata and then Quincy. I'm Adam Chakosky for iFiber One Sports.
Well, fall is in the forecast. From the iFiber One Weather Center, I'm Jeff Slakey taking a look at the basin's forecast this week. Starting it out in the mid-60s with partly cloudy skies, lower 60s for your Tuesday with a chance of rain as we move in through Wednesday. Not a lot of accumulation, but still could see a chance of it. By Thursday, start to dry out into the weekend, low 60s again, but by Friday, Saturday, and into next week, we'll start warming up in the mid-60s and then once again get back into the 70s. For iFiber One, I'm Jeff Slakey.
This is iFiber One News. For more information on these stories and other news, visit us online at iFiber1.com or check us out on Facebook.